PPTA. So we have lots of sources from the Middle East, and we try to make our own goods to export to Asia and the worldwide market. So we think Pakistan is a core area to reach and bridge the Asian and the Middle East countries.
Keeping its significance in production of cotton, rice and sugarcane, Sindh's fertile lands produce large quantities of delicious fruits, prime quality dates in Khairpur, delicious Sindhri mangoes, red chilies of Kundri and a host of tropical fruit. The gap between the production volumes and the capacity to process these crops provide many opportunities for large, medium and small-scale investments in the agro-processing sector. Pakistan ranks as the 5th largest milk producer with 38.69 billion litres produced annually, out of which only a small fraction is processed. The potential of halal meat export and the ever-rising gap between the demand and production of meat makes Sindh's livestock sector a very lucrative proposition. PK Livestocks has established a pioneering plant in meat processing in Landi with an investment of 1.5 billion rupees in joint venture with Australian partners. The tourism sector holds a promise of a bright future with Karachi's beaches, cultural and historical heritage of Sindh and geographical diversity of its deserts and hill stations. The project of eco-tourist resort at Kincher Lake over an area of 750 acres offers opportunities for private investments.
Engro has invested in many different industries in Sindh and has been rewarded with great success by the grace of God. At this point in time, if you were to look at the highlight of what we are doing, we are setting up the biggest urea plant anywhere in the world in the Sindh province, which is very close to completion right now, an investment of more than $1 billion. We've also successfully invested in the dairy industry in Sindh, making full use of the agricultural livestock potential of the province. We've got investments in petrochemical, in chemical terminaling in Karachi. We've got work which is going on right now, which would be the biggest private sector investment in the history of the country, not just the company but also the country, and that is in the shape of trying to develop the third coal deposits. We already have a joint venture set up with the Sindh government in this regard, and we are hoping that within the next couple of years it will get to a stage of fruition where physical work can actually commence. And we're looking at investment of billions of dollars. We're looking at millions of tons of coal being extracted. We're looking at thousands of megawatt of power being generated from this investment. So both in history as well as the future, Sindh has provided us great opportunities, and our faith in Sindh has been rewarded by a great results and bottom line impact as well.
We are planning to grow, our plan is to grow by another 30% in the next year and go on for the next 3 years for 30%. This will require further investment, but we feel confident that the country situation, operation today is in a good level, and we don't foresee any risk for investment in the next coming years. But the policy, especially, very, very favorable comparison to other countries of Southeast Asia.
Al-Tawarki Steel of Saudi Arabia is investing $1.2 billion on a steel-making plant at Port Qasim. The government of Sindh has successfully developed models of joint ventures and public-private partnerships such as the road project of Hyderabad-Mirpur Khas dual carriageway with Messrs. Dokji, a Korean company. The government of Sindh established the Sindh Board of Investment as a one-window facility for investors. SBI is fast developing its role to suit the dynamics of a wide economic spectrum.
Sindh Board of Investment has been formulated for the sole purpose of identifying what is the potential of Sindh in terms of investment, in terms of